Well, good Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
It's rather a
Moist.
dreary, rainy looky day out there today, so pretty much just staying in.
With puppy dog.
Staying in and babying the boys. And the cat, wherever the heck she went to, she's in the doorway. Cats will be cats.
Here she comes.
No, dear God.
Come on.
That's just not natural, that
There
high-pitched
she is.
voice of yours.
There she is. Now, Juancho's going to leave because,
And we got the put's laying here being babied. So, I hope everybody's been so far having a good Labor Day weekend. We, yeah, because it's rainy and dreary out, just not planning on doing any running today. Just gonna sit home and just relax and enjoy.
Rain's nappy, tired. Makes you just, I just
Yeah.
want to nap. Like,
Yeah.
watch movies.
Which I'm sure we will at some point. We usually do on Sundays.
Yep.
That's that joy of when you get up there in years that you can just take a nap. You're yawning already.
Yeah, it's rain. Plus, I just ate a lot, so my belly's
Oh
full.
my God, that was good. We did do our hamburgers like we said we were going to on Thursday. We did do our hamburgers, and I made a beer cheese to put on top of it. So we had caramelized onions and the beer cheese and bacon.
Yes,
It turned out pretty good.
it's delicious.
And you made that macaroni salad, and
Yes.
again, macaroni salad is just one of those things that you gotta wait until almost the next day to eat it. Well, I'm sorry though, it's one of my favorite salads. I've gotta have it, even if he just made it that day. I've gotta have it because I love macaroni salad. And it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was good. We ate our last of the hamburgers today.
And I tried to do this just for 2 people, mind you.
Which is a stretch for him.
Which
It
is
really
still a
is.
big vat. We still got a lot.
I mean, he, not that I don't eat mashed potatoes, but it's one of those things where I don't feel like I need to eat it every day. He does. So when he makes mashed potatoes, he's been trying, and you've been doing good. You've been doing good of not making a heaping pot full like he normally would, because he knows I'm not going to eat them every day. I mean, I may eat them once or twice, but it's not like something I'm going to have every day.
But I can make potato pancakes and stuff out of them.
Yes, and you haven't done that in a
See,
while.
that's why you need that big vat.
You last did that.
It's been a while.
The only time I remember you doing them was back when we started dating.
I did them here at least twice.
You did them here?
Did them not too long ago. Must not have been memorable. It's been at least a year, but I
Well, see, then that's why I forgot. It's been a year. I'm like 57. My mind
Okay,
isn't
so
like.
this is part of the problem when I'm not making the vat of potatoes. I have nothing to work with for leftovers.
Excuses, whatever. But, and he did the same thing with the macaroni salad. He only made enough really for us to enjoy these 3 days. But that's again one of those things that you really have a hard time measuring out because,
You're used to making it for a big picnic or
well,
something.
that plus if you try to limit it down to this, are you gonna have enough for us to have for lunch and dinner today, tomorrow?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like we also bought some beer brats, and we've got them slow cooking
Yeah.
in our slow cooker that we're gonna also put some more of the beer cheese on.
Yeah.
But that's like one of those things that you can eat like two or three sometimes in a sitting, and that's something though that you can freeze if we don't finish them.
We're probably not going to finish them.
Probably we'll wind up freezing.
Good luck with our freezer. It's full.
That's our other problem too is we buy and buy and buy, and then we forget what's in there. So then we go buy some more.
I think what it is we buy like poor people. We were raised poor. We have been poor most of our adult life, so your concentration is on food. You never want to go hungry. So I think we buy food when we have extra money and it ends up in our freezer. I think it's just something that's ingrained in us. And it's just hard to break. But that's okay. We literally quit buying meat other than, if we want something special. We haven't bought meat like in months.
No.
Months.
We have been trying to use a lot of.
Yeah,
Plus,
there's a little glimmer of hope in the freezer in the basement.
plus, since you've had your heart situation there, a couple months ago, and ever since my whole cholesterol and triglyceride incident with my doctor appointment,
We just need to eat healthy.
we have been cutting back on a lot of our ground beef intake and stuff like that, but come on, there are days when you want a hamburger so bad you can taste it. So, but we have been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We've been eating a lot of
You
chicken.
gotta treat yourself. I mean, I think I went off the deep end and wasn't eating any of that stuff ever. But you gotta treat yourself. You just gotta.
Yeah.
You want your last meal to be a freaking salad? Seriously. I mean,
It
come on.
was like yesterday's salad, yes. But
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody gives you a salad like that.
With steak and french fries.
Oh, or onions. But then again, I mean, we do eat our chicken and fish. We eat a lot of that, so we're doing pretty good.
Mm.
And we eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
But anywho, so we were hoping possibly today to see the American Countess come through.
Yeah.
However, early this morning she just docked in Marietta.
Yeah. Well, I think she's supposed to.
And she may possibly, hopefully at some point, come through tomorrow.
Yeah.
And maybe we can catch her,
Yep.
hopefully.
And she may be in tow. I read that there was a mechanical issue and she's being towed.
So,
Wouldn't you be irritated if you spent all that money for that ticket and then you had to be towed or pushed by a tug? Because those are not cheap cruises.
as long as you still get to your destination, I think what would upset me more is because of the mechanical issue that you would be like stranded.
I don't think it's strange.
Well, or then put on another boat that you would have to either pay more to upgrade to or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know.
But as long as
We
you
too
get
poor to
to,
afford it.
as long as you get to your destination, I don't care if they have to hook it up like the old canal boats used to be and have a horse draw you along. I don't care as long as I get where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to get out to the canals again sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Go out and check out on our locks that we enjoy
We
seeing.
will take you there.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Because that's one of the secrets in this area. When we started dating, we had gone to a lot of other areas where they had like canal systems and that. The locks are out in the open. They have nice little benches at some of them that you can sit and look at them. There's garbage cans so you're not throwing your junk on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they maintain them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe some of the foliage around is growing into it, but none of the walls are caving in. None of them look like they're in disheveled repair or anything. They are actually well maintained and approachable.
Yeah.
Plus, there's signs to them.
Yeah.
No, but they're not afraid to tell you where these things are. Yet, most of the locks that we came across during our walking for the
Our hiking, when we hiked a lot.
Can
Back
I-
when we was in shape.
Can I say the name?
What?
Am I allowed to say it?
Yes, why not?
Okay, the Sandy Beaver Canal System. You can see pictures of the locks that some of them, that some people who maybe have special friends are allowed to go see, and they'll take pictures of this one and they'll take pictures of that one and they'll post them up, and you will see comments of people asking, well, where is this? How do I find this? What's a mile as the crow flies?
Yeah, they're not very.
That don't tell you a god blessed thing where that thing is.
The ones in the park system are marked, but not well kept, except for Gretchen's, probably. I mean, when you get back in there, they're disheveled. Lock is.
Lusk
Okay.
is buried under a bunch of brush, I can tell you that. So is Gray and Von de Green.
Yeah, but
And these are all ones that, yes, do have signs to them. Now, Lusk, you really have to look for her.
if you don't know where
You
it is.
really have to look for her. And
See,
you
we all
gotta
knew because
pay
we used to go
attention.
drinking back in there.
But, you know, that's just it. Nobody, it's like nobody in this area, especially unless you're friends with this special person, that wants you to see this. And it's a part of your history here in Liverpool.
Well, when this lock system was done away with, it was auctioned. A lot of the locks are on private property, and I get that. I wouldn't want someone.
And if
breaking
you don't want
private
someone on your property, fine and dandy. Just put a sign saying no trespassing.
but there's parts that are in state land that they could just simply make a trail to.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
Yeah.
all he's saying.
Pretty much. I mean, why keep them a secret? And why make them so hard to get to? Like Gray and Von de Green. There was that one path I think we went with when Josh and Ashley took us through a walk. And they were going to show us a whirlpool or something. That path, I think, would have been the other way to Gray's and Von de Green's from the Gretchen side.
Yeah.
But you've almost got to be like, what was that show back in the 80s? That athletic thing, like American Warriors. or
Oh,
something.
Greatest American Hero.
No, American Warriors. It was like a competition show where normal people could compete by climbing.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that kind of stuff.
American Gladiators. You almost have to be one of them because you could make it up so far on the path but then it was washed out by a storm or whatever. So then you had to climb down the steep hillside, walk around the other side, and probably try to climb yourself back up to that path.
Well, you know, think of the good shape we were in when we were dating, because we did this when we
Yeah,
were
but
dating.
we didn't even do that.
We did some of it. We did a lot of it.
Yeah, but we didn't climb down that hillside and that. So when we did come across them locks, though, was when we went out to the park and we went across the bridge, and then we walked down the side by the creek
Yeah, not over that way.
and up over that way. And that wasn't too bad.
It was bad enough.
I mean, it was a nice. I mean, you didn't really have to do much.
And the hike out to sheepskin
Climbing.
was intense. That was intense.
That was a nice.
But
hike, too.
we were in shape back then.
Yeah. But
They have to send a search party out first now.
probably, or the ambulance, or
The
lifeline.
ambulance couldn't even get down in there.
But yeah, so again though, some of this stuff you gotta research on how to find it because nobody's gonna tell you where to find it. But on that note,
Or they're just very hard to get to.
yeah. On that note though, now hopefully we will get to see the Countess. I hope we do.
Hopefully.
I hope we do.
Well, if she lays there at 5 at Marietta, she's going to be coming up through here in the middle of the night.
Hopefully.
I don't know how many locks she's going to go through between Marietta and here.
Yeah.
Figure an hour or so at each
Well,
lock.
I think there's 2 before she gets to Wheeling,
2, and then
and then one
One
more
before
before
us.
she gets towards us.
there's 3 hours tied up in locks.
Yeah. So now
Excuse me.
you also seen something else interesting.
You did?
Our favorite coffee shop is getting a new drink
Oh, the pumpkin.
for the fall.
Yes.
We
Boy,
are,
someone's awake.
we are nearing that time of the year.
Someone's awake. Come on.
We are nearing that time of the year. Getting the pumpkin pie stuff going.
Oh, he's going to bark.
And so they're going to have a pumpkin pie, or is it just pumpkin brown sugar? Pumpkin
sugar.
brown sugar latte, iced latte with a cold foam, sweet cold foam.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try this.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
I mean, the girls down at Tri-Bees are awesome. I mean, they do a great job on all their drinks, so I can't wait to try this one. And with that, we'll be probably maybe getting the urge to whip up our pumpkin pie spice and maybe do some more cinnamon rolls like we did
Those are good.
last year
Those are
with
really
it.
good.
Our
Yes.
pumpkin pie spice rolls. I'll leave a description for that video down below, or a link to that video in the description down below. I think it's getting close to nap time.
Yeah, I think so. I'm tired. I'm tired of today. Nice little nap, and then I won't sleep tonight, but thank goodness I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, we still are off tomorrow.
I'm sorry for those that aren't. I remember having to work all these holidays.
And the other thing, you weren't expecting her to remember that alarm that you asked her to remember.
Well, I wasn't expecting her. I wasn't remembering that I put it there, but thank God I did because I had to change furnace over, and I knew I'd forget.
See, we have an Echo Dot, and
She hates it.
Dan thinks she's out to get it.
She is. Never does anything I ask her to do. Never.
Well,
Never.
at one point this morning, he turned her off because it was like a news report
That
was
was
coming
COVID,
on.
COVID stuff.
And so he told her to stop. Well, I wanted to still listen to the radio, so I have it connected to my phone, and I started her back up, and all I heard was him walking through the living room going, "What the hell?"
Well, she's defiant. She don't listen to me anyway. I do ask her to spell and say dirty words, and she gets all prim and proper.
Well, you
and
can't
fussy.
do that. She won't do it. So just quit asking her. She won't do it. It just isn't
She
gonna
takes a
happen.
tone. She's like, clutching her pearls. I won't talk like that.
And I don't blame her for it. That's unnecessary. I mean, it really is. I mean, that's what a lot of our society is starting to turn to, where words like that and all, the F-bomb and all that are like everyday conversation. And there are people that, I'm sorry, and y'all need to get over yourselves, but there are people out there that don't want to hear it. And when you're using it like it's common English that we all learned in high school, which we all know better,
I learned in my school, but not.
but not to
from
use
teacher.
it. Not to use it. And I mean, I'm sorry, there's no necessity for it. There isn't. Yes, if it comes out by accident, that's one thing. But when you're just sitting there having a conversation and every other word you're saying is the F-bomb, you need help. You need help. You need to get over yourself. Because a lot of people just don't want to hear it. I think that's why I got rid of a lot of people on my Facebook, not because they were using that word, but because they were so negative. And that to me is what that word is. If you've got to use that word all the time, then you've got nothing but negative thoughts going in your head. And I'm sorry, I've got more time for myself and less time for negative people. I don't have time for drama and stuff like that. I want to just keep thinking that, you know what?
Think the good.
There's
thoughts.
always a better day tomorrow.
It retrains your brain. I am naturally, and this is true because I am naturally an analytical kind of mindset. I always see the bad in everything, and if something good happens, yay, it wasn't that way. But I think when you concentrate on the bad or the negative, you're kind of like putting it out there. You're going to do it because you're forcing yourself to do it. So yes, definitely thinking positive. Definitely retrains your brain and helps you to.
And if you want to try to be a
things.
positive person, but you're hanging around somebody that's nothing more than, oh, well, I'm sorry, they need pushed away.
Well, they're an energy drain.
They are.
And I won't cut people out of my life, like you know, but I will. I don't have to expose myself to that stuff.
I will.
If that makes sense.
It's like the dramatic. Yeah.
Dramatic people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that you need to share every second because, well, I need some attention on me, so I'm going to say that.
I don't care if people share stuff.
I'm going to say that my fingernail got chipped
but
just because I'm
what irritates me is the very vague social media posts, like, because they want someone to drag it out of them. You know what I mean? Like, please pray for me because, you know, I've got this horrible thing
I need your prayers
going on in my life, and then they kind of stop because they want
and everybody and their brother is commenting.
See,
oh, what's wrong, honey? What's wrong? What's wrong? And they don't tell you a thing.
I don't comment.
To me, I'm sorry.
Scroll on by.
If you need that much attention in your life, get a dog. Get a dog.
We got puppy dogs.
Because I've got more things to do with my time than to sit and beg you for your attention. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've not only got 2 dogs, I've got this. If I need attention, I just got to wave a pork chop or something in the air and he comes running.
That's right.
So.
That's right. That's right.
I love you.
I love you too.
So today we're having beer brats, macaroni salad, and we're gonna have baked beans
And Dutch apple pie.
and yes, Dutch apple pie. So we ate at Bricker's Cafeteria yesterday, and y'all seen the pictures of the salads we got. Well, as we're walking out, which is normal. I don't know why I was shocked yesterday, but this is normal. As we're walking out, this one here is like, do we want a pie? I just ate almost half of a huge salad and a piece of cornbread. The last thing I'm thinking is pie. But we did. I caved. Why wouldn't I? I caved.
It was good. We had a slice yesterday.
Yep. We got a nice Dutch apple pie there. It was good. It
Real
was
tender apples, nice sauce.
very good. And you say they have a lot of good pies there.
They do.
So
They do.
so we're gonna have apple pie for dessert. And we know somewhere in the freezer is a tub of Cool Whip somewhere.
Somewhere.
We'll
Yes.
find it.
We'll find it.
Because we gotta have Cool Whip on our pie. Since the ice cream is gone.
Yes.
We need Cool Whip. What's everybody having for their Labor Day picnic
Food.
plans? Leave a mention down below. And
Like and subscribe to us.
we
Share our channel.
we cannot enough say thank you to all you that have subscribed to the channel, and it's amazing every day. And so on that note, I mean, we just can't thank you enough for subscribing, and as we refresh, seeing those numbers growing. So welcome to all you new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. We hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of this day. Hopefully it's not as rainy and dreary where you are.
But enjoy it anyway. Enjoy it.
Exactly. If it is, enjoy it.
Yep.
There.
You never get these moments back.
Nope.
Never. Never.
Live your life. Live your life and go off that beaten path once in a while.
Absolutely.
So we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.